Hi, I'm Joe with Cardsmith. Welcome to How to Use Digital Sticky Notes for Remote Collaboration. In this video, I'll describe what a digital sticky note is and why you should use them with your remote team. We'll talk about why Cardsmith is the best option for digital sticky notes, and then we'll touch on some of the powerful methods you can use to fully engage your remote team so they can be more accountable, effective, and happy. So what are digital sticky notes? They're a lot like a physical sticky note. They're intended to hold a bit of information. So whether that's a task reminder, an idea, a step in a project, or an issue that needs solving, the idea here is you can only fit so much onto a sticky note. The same should be true of a digital sticky note. Both formats encourage you to be concise, and in order to be concise, you've got to be clear. Sticky notes can be easily picked up, moved, and put somewhere else. This makes them ideal for brainstorming and mapping. Digital sticky notes should offer an equal ease of use in moving cards around to group, sort, connect, and visualize a problem, a strategy, or a project plan. Digital sticky notes can offer capabilities that the physical notes can't, though. You can add additional attributes to a note, like a due date or a task owner. You can create links to a URL to make information available from websites, from documents, or even other digital sticky notes or groups of sticky notes. And digital sticky notes won't fall off the wall, and they're available long after a group session is completed, all without the process of having to take photos and rekey them into another tool. So why would you want to use digital sticky notes with your remote team? Well, sticky notes, and by extension, digital sticky notes in Cardsmith, are great because they're familiar. Using them is simple and intuitive. You grab one, you write on it. You don't have to train anyone how to use them if you're going to do a group brainstorming session. They're also very flexible. Because they can be arranged in a variety of ways, they've been adopted by countless methodologies like Agile, Lean, design thinking, wicked problem solving, and maybe the methodology that you dreamed up because that's just how you think. They're also visual. Arranging sticky notes on a wall, grouping certain ones together, linking with string using different colors, this lets us as humans see patterns and gain insights in a way that writing on a pad of paper in a linear format just can't do. Another benefit is they can be used in a way that engages a group of people and sparks team creativity. Team creativity is a lot more challenging than being creative alone. It's hard to keep different types of brains on the same page, and with digital sticky notes, you don't have to. You can let people fly with their own thinking and then come together and build on each other's ideas. For brainstorming and collaborating with a remote team, Cardsmith is the best. Here are 4 reasons why. Number 1, people can very quickly add cards, our word for the digital sticky note. You can simply type, press enter, type another, press enter again, etc. This is great for getting all those ideas out of your head quickly. Number 2, easy drag and drop. In the freeform board view, you can drag and drop cards anywhere on the board. The board is expandable to an infinite canvas. You can zoom in, zoom out, see the big picture, or details of a certain area of the board. Number 3, it's easy to map things out or show dependencies between cards. Just link a card to another to create strings or arrows to show relationships or dependencies. You can even annotate the strings to describe the relationship between 2 cards. And number 4, a key feature of Cardsmith is how easy it is to flow for an expansive brainstorm or a strategy mapping session into a more structured arrangement of cards, like a milestone plan or a sprint plan. And of course, the Cardsmith board is accessible by everyone on your team for real-time collaboration to keep everyone engaged. Now, because sticky notes are so flexible, there are literally hundreds of ways you might use them to engage your team. Here's some of the more common methods we see being used. We mentioned before the idea of using Cardsmith to host a more engaging and productive meeting. This is a very simple, easy to implement tool that, when used properly, can reduce the time you spend in meetings while making them more engaging and productive. If you have a problem to solve, doing a group brainstorming session engages everyone's ideas. Moving that brainstorming into a structured problem-solving session can engage the group's creative capabilities, and when the entire team is involved in describing the problem and discovering the solution, they're much more likely to be motivated to execute a solution to the problem. Now, agile methods like Kanban and Scrum, along with stand-up meetings to review the boards on a regular basis, allow for work to be continuously delivered, all while not burning out the team. OKRs are a useful tool for keeping a management team on track, delivering on the business strategy. Project portfolio planning allows a group to see all of the current and possible projects being considered, to collaboratively rank them, plan for them, and understand how each fits into the big picture. We have more detailed blog posts and videos on some of these methodologies already. If you want to learn more, leave a comment below and we'll get back to you with more information. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you'll get notified when we post more information about helping you help your remote team become a highly productive and happy team.